Hello, and thank you for joining us for this edition of ICTV in Studio. I'm your host, Paige Hopkins, joined by Don Callahan. He is one of our football recruiting experts, and this time we are going to talk about a recruit who turned commit at the Freak Show. So Tomon Fox, he's a defensive end out of Georgia. So many guys from Georgia, just to start off with that. But one of the things that sets him apart is he's a great pass rusher. I know that's something that a lot of people saw with him. So other than that, what is he going to bring to the UNC team, and talk about his pass rushing too?
Well, first with the pass rushing, he's one of the most polished pass rushers I've seen at the high school level. You know, a lot of guys, when they go up to, I guess, rush the passer, particularly in a one-on-one situation, they seem to have a particular move in mind, and that's the only move that they're going to use. Tomon is more cerebral. You know, he kind of adjusts based on what the offensive lineman does, and then if the offensive lineman kind of is able to kind of stonewall him a little bit, he will respond to that. He's very quick. You know, he can get around the edge, but he's also very strong. And you know, you look at him. I mean, he's chiseled. He's fast. He's you know, great athlete. You know, he's great in the classroom. You know, smart kid, well-spoken, you know, definitely a leader. I mean, he has a lot to offer for North Carolina.
Got it. And, you know, you just mentioned some of those great qualities. Great in the classroom, he's a leader, and I know that's something that UNC coaches specifically with all this NCAA stuff are really looking for right now. But other than that, what are some of the other characteristics that you think the UNC coaches really attracted, that really attracted them to him?
Well, I think it was, you know, the pass rushing. You know, they want someone who's going to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, particularly in this 4-3 defense. You know, he's what they call the speed end, and you know, he's going to be on that weak side where, you know, they're going to rely on him on a consistent basis to get to the quarterback. But at the same time, he has the ability to defend against the run.
Right. And now I know he's not the only defensive end in the class of 2016 that UNC has gone with. There's also Nolan DeFranco. So kind of talk about the differences between them, or maybe, I know the pass rushing is really big with Fox, but kind of what sets them apart and what made them want to go with both of those guys? Well,
DeFranco is kind of like the opposite end of the spectrum, so to speak, for the defensive end position. He's the power end. He's the guy that they're going to rely on to consistently stop the run. You know, he has enough length and strength to get into the backfield and to kind of, you know, I guess defend at the point of attack. You know, whereas you know, Tomon is more of a pass rusher, so they just kind of complement each other, so to speak.
Well, that's great to hear, and you know, it's always good to hear that the guy is good in the classroom and a great leader, especially, you know, with these times that UNC is facing now. So we'll look forward to see what he does on the field as well as what he does in the books. So thank you so much, Don, for joining us, and thank you for watching this edition of ICTV in Studio.